Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet, and today being stood up by a rapper. I occasionally pay money for Kickstarters that include an interview. Well, actually that's not true. They include Skype calls. I guess the folks that float the Kickstarters assume prepubescent fangirls or folks like that are going to take the Skype reward. But wherever possible, I think I didn't fund the De La Soul project up and to do a Skype recording. That would have been pretty fun, actually, to do a Skype recording with De La Soul. But instead, I funded the Kickstarter with the Skype recording for a gentleman called Touré. Touré is now a serious radio personality. He's been an independent rapper for probably about a decade or so. And the thing that interests me about Touré is the producers that he had on his most recent album, Entitled. So, when I purchased the Kickstarter with the Skype conversation reward, I thought this would be a good topic for Stone Ape, or potentially Short Funk, or some podcast. And as the recording is limited to 10 minutes, it might just fit in a Short Funk format. Truth be told, what I paid for allowed for a shout-out on the album, and I got a shout-out for Short Funk on the album.
Big shout out to Short Funk, man. That Short Funk podcast, holding me down, always supporting me. I appreciate that.
But what I was really interested in doing was seeing how many questions associated with production I could fit on a 10-minute interview. So I woke up Sunday morning, got ready for the conversation at 10 a.m, and by 10:30 I realised I had been stood up. It is so rare in my general day-to-day life to be stood up that it struck me to just cast my mind back to previous occasions, like how long has it been since I was last stood up? And the only description I can have for this is associated with my professional career, and thankfully no one stands me up for meetings anymore. So I now live in this strange nirvana of respect, where I just assume that people are going to contact me and communicate with me at the times where we agree to communicate. And when I communicated with Touré's assistant, she indicated a series of non sequiturs that made absolutely no sense. It just turns out that I had been forgotten about in this circumstance. And I've rebooked a week from Sunday, so hopefully sometime in a week's time in the Short Funk recordings, you may actually hear from Touré associated with the producers that he worked with. But if we can't get this thing together, I'm just going to say, enjoy my Kickstarter money. I can't be bothered wasting any more time trying to get a conversation with Touré, because ultimately, that's what my time is worth. So stay tuned for that, potentially coming in the future. Otherwise, no doubt another Short Funk venting recording associated with this Touré guy and why he couldn't get on a Skype call with me at a prearranged time. Tom Barbalet in San Jose, signing out.